You're always overthinking, pondering, wondering what to do or how to do the things you want to do. It's not the first time you found yourself stuck, drowning in angst and doubt, forever trying to come up with a plan that will work this time. You pore over old notes, long forgotten, hoping an answer jumps out that will help you save you from yourself again. Discipline and a strong work ethic is difficult for most of us. We flounder, we drift along, and with all of our best intentions, for some reason, we're still not getting to the place we want to go. So in this video, I've compiled a list of 7 things that will help you get on the road to discipline and accomplishment and achievement. So let's get started. Let's jump right into the 7 things that will help you gain the strong discipline you need to achieve what you want in your life. So, number 1. What's your why? Why are you doing the thing that you say that you want to do or achieve? Is it someone else's why? Are you just going along with what everybody else is doing and wanting and saying that they want to do? Or is this something that you spent some deep time and inquiry within yourself to put the time and energy needed that it's going to need to accomplish what it is? Because it's going to take effort. There'll be disappointments along the way, even failure. And if your why isn't strong enough, you're just going to give up at the first place of adversity or pushback. So make sure your why is strong. Number 2. Prioritize a list. What list do you have of things that will get you through? Now, when I say prioritize a list, before you go to bed at night, put together the things that you want to do. Your list might only be 2 things. Your list might be 1 thing. Your list might be 7 things. And it's not the 7 things aren't goals within themselves. They are, I'm going to work on my weight and fitness goal because that's a big one for me. So the 7 things that I have to do that day are make sure that my grocery shopping is done for the week, that I've prepared some of my meals before time, I have set aside the same exact time every day to work out or go for my walk, I am drinking my water, I am taking my vitamins, so you see how that list goes. So I make sure under my overarching or my big why of weight and fitness is to make sure that I have a list of things that I get to see and check up. And keep in mind, the list after a while becomes embedded in your mind because you have practiced it every single day. And that's a big word, practice. And I'll talk more about that as we go along in other videos. Number 3. Know your temptations and weaknesses. Again, I'll use myself as an example with my weight and fitness goals. What are temptations for me? Junk food. I love chips and I, love peanuts and all that kind of stuff that are not too great for my weight loss goal. So I just don't bring them around me. I don't bring them into my home. If I'm around other people that are eating them, I remind myself that this is a weakness and a temptation for me. Is it taking me closer to where I want to go with my big why or not? And if I'm true and honest to myself, I refrain from indulging. So keep in mind the things that get you into trouble around your goal or the things that break your promise and your integrity to yourself. So keep that in mind. This is a big important piece around that whole thing of know thyself. Know the places that you run into trouble. Okay? So number 4. Change your perception of yourself. Up until this point, you have a belief about yourself around what you're capable of doing. And that's the script that you keep running below your awareness and your consciousness. This is about diving in there and planting new beliefs about yourself, about what you're capable of doing, about what you want to do, about the type of work that you want to put that energy into. So change the perception of yourself. I had to change the perception of myself from someone who will always be happy to someone who is living a life of health and fitness. And I had to reiterate that to myself every single day. I reiterate it when I want to reach for something that's not good for my goal or not good for my health. I had to put up a picture of myself on my devices that show me as fit. So change the perception. At first, it's going to feel quite awkward. But you'll get it. Trust me, you will get it to the point where you start seeing yourself as that and you start believing yourself as that and then you start acting like it. Okay? Number 5. Be comfortable with discomfort. I myself, when I first started working out and doing some of the challenges online, I flopped around like a lion seal, and it was quite uncomfortable. I felt awkward, I felt out of place, I felt like I must be the only person on this planet who can't do these exercises. But I had to be comfortable with it. I had to adjust it to my level of fitness and just do what I can do and do it every single day till it stopped feeling uncomfortable. And then when it started being comfortable, I raised it up, my level of intensity and challenge just a little bit more. And that's what we have to do. I think a lot of people start things feeling that they should know the thing perfectly, or they should be perfect at it, and when they aren't, they immediately give up and say that they can't do it. And that's not how life is. It's like little children. When they start walking, they'll fall down 1,000 times. They don't fall down the first one or two and say, you know what, walking is not for me. No, they keep going until they walk, and then they run. So same with you. Be comfortable falling down until you walk, and then you can run. All right? Number 6. Control your environment. There aren't many things in our life that we can control, okay? But this one you can. Control the people that you have around you. As you work towards your goal, there will be many people who will have negative things to say about it, or just won't be supportive in any way. Your environment consists of the people in which you have inside of that space, inside of your bubble. Who are these people? Are they also working towards something good and powerful? Are they there for you when you need support? Are you there for them when they need support? Is your home set up to help you win? Is your office set up to help you win? I'll have other videos talking about this, but as we move towards our goal, we have to help ourselves win. And if you're surrounded by clutter or negativity or noise, distraction, or anything that tempts you and makes you fall into your weaknesses, will not support you towards your bigger why, okay? So control your environment to the best of your ability. Now, before we go on to number 7, I just want to take a moment to invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, my Mojo YouTube channel, because I'll be bringing in other videos to help you raise your level of energy, raise your mojo, and really learn how to unfurl the power that you have within, the way that I had to go and dive deep. We're all going to do this differently, and I'm bringing in videos to help you do that, okay? So, number 7. Think long term. I'm not on my weight and fitness journey just for today or just for tomorrow. I'll fit into the bathing suit or the dress and I'm done. No, I'm making these changes long term because I want to stay healthy for as long as I possibly can. I want to constantly feel good in my body for as long as I possibly can. I would like to wear the clothes in my closet and without having to go and buy new ones, because those ones are just tight-fitting and ill-fitting and just don't look good. I want to feel good about me. This is not about what other people will say about me. I want to feel proud of my achievement in my body, just as you want to feel good about whatever it is that you're attempting to work towards. So think long term. In 5 years, who do you want to be? Next week, who do you want to be? At the end of the month, at the beginning of the next quarter, at the beginning of whenever, who do you want to be? Because no matter what you decide, the time will go. So think long term. I don't want to be the same person I was yesterday or today, tomorrow. All right, so it's about the energy I'm putting into my actions today that will take me to tomorrow. So these 7 points will help you towards your walk, towards better discipline and a better work ethic. This is about you. You are your grand project. You are your work. This is not about the work that you're doing for other people or your job or anything like that. This is the work for you, about you, for you. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. It's a journey. It sure is a journey, no doubt about that. So keep on keeping on, keep learning from these 7 points. They're a lifelong lesson. They will never stop serving you well if you really jump in and learn how to take each one of those points and use it to your benefit. I'm Pamela, the Mojo Maker, and I hope these hot mojo tips are going to help you spiral up to your next level of being.